Hello and welcome back. So the Monday night game just ended, and as you can see, I had another week. I mean, Pittsburgh losing kind of really hurt. Cleveland losing, that sucked, and I'm just disappointed because I knew the Raiders were gonna win. I didn't know. I had a feeling that the Raiders were gonna win. Had a feeling that I had a feeling the Bengals were gonna win. I just went against my gut. So that's disappointing. This is gonna hurt me overall in the season. Catching some people with the way they played, but there's still a lot of season left since it's only a month in, so hopefully I can do a little bit better. So now going into this week, I'm just gonna pick them. I'm gonna go with the public. There's a chance the Colts win that game, but after the way they played, I'm really disappointed. I have to go Green Bay here. Just easy. I feel like not easy, obviously after the way they played last week, but good bounce back spot for them to get a good win. Another easy game. I feel like Buffalo should beat Pittsburgh, but we'll see because of how the NFL's been lately. Okay. If I had to pick here, I'll probably go with the Chargers the way they lost, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland won there. Have to go Minnesota here. Can't trust Chicago. I'm gonna pick Detroit here just because I don't trust Bailey Zappi fully yet. If he plays well in this game, then I'll believe New England a little bit more. New Orleans is probably a good spot for them to win. I don't trust Seattle at all still. This game, I'm going to pick Miami. Won't be surprised if they lose to the Jets, but Teddy Bridgewater should be a suitable backup. Tampa Bay should win this game. Tennessee should win this game as well. I mean, a lot of these games should be pretty easy this week, I feel like. Looking like on paper, like based on how these teams have played, but of course you know how the NFL's been this week. One of these games are going to flip towards the end. Jacksonville should this week win, I think, potentially on a good bounce back spot. Won't be surprised if Houston wins that game. If I had to pick, I guess I'll probably go San Francisco here. I mean, Carolina's really struggling. Rams looked really rough that last game, but I guess I feel like this is the one. Gotta see how Cooper Rush really does against a pretty good defense. That'll give him some pressure. I feel like Philadelphia should stay undefeated. I'm going to keep picking them until they lose a game, no doubt. Baltimore should beat Cincinnati, I would think, but this is probably a good spot for Cincinnati to get a win, but Baltimore really needs a win and for their defense to do well. And then Kansas City should beat Vegas because they usually do. So we'll go with 24 to... Let's go. Yeah, 34 is fine. They've been scoring a lot. Cincinnati will go 24, Baltimore 28. So now we have to go through the points. Most confident this week. I feel like this is a really good bounce back spot for Tampa Bay. I mean, the Falcons only threw 7 passes to last week and somehow barely won, so with no Cordell Patterson either. Good spot for them to bounce back. I really like Green Bay with a 13. I mean, the Giants are good, but I think Green Bay is just a little bit better. I'm going to have to go big in Buffalo there just because I like Kenny Pickett, but it's going to be his first game against a really good defense. I think he's going to struggle a little bit, but he can still potentially have a pretty good game. Minnesota, I'm going to go. Actually, I'll do 12 on them. I want to put a big number on them, but they really scared me last week, so I can't. I'm going to be so annoyed if Minnesota finds a way to lose to Chicago. They shouldn't because Chicago has been playing so meh too. I mean, Minnesota's been. They haven't looked too strong in many other wins. Jacksonville, I'll put a 10 spot on. I don't mind that. San Fran, the way they played tonight, they look pretty good. I'll put my 13 there. Flip that there. That's going to be a little stressful. Early 9:30 morning game for me in London. Actually, I lied. I might put my... We'll do that. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Just move some numbers around real quick. So, because I really like Kansas City in that game. They look really good. Philly has been pretty dominant, but this is going to be a good road test for them. So I'm going to wait for that game real quick. I might go reverse order real quick. Denver, this game I feel the least confident about, so I'll put a 2 on it. I mean, the Colts have looked bad, but Denver looks just as bad right now, and they just lost Javonte Williams for the year with the ACL, so that's really awful for Javonte. I feel really awful for him, but I mean, yeah, it's really going to affect him a lot. I like Tennessee there with that, with a 9. Rams, I'll give a 7 to. I mean, I think they should, a little bit. I think they should be able to handle Dallas, but yeah, the way they've been playing, I don't know. This game, so what do I got left? What games are looking at? Detroit, I'll put 3 on. I'll put a 3 on Detroit instead, actually, and then I'll move this game to a 4. No, I won't. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to leave this because these Thursday primetime games have been freaky. So I'm just going to leave a low number there because I really don't know what I like there. I don't mind the Chargers there in that spot. I like Philly, so I'll put my 8 there. I think I like that. So score most points this week. We'll go with Detroit. Now Kansas City's. You know what? Detroit is scoring the most points, honestly, every single week right now. So we'll pick them, and then we'll just pick a bad offense. We'll go Falcons because they're probably, since they play the Bucks. So here are my picks for the week. So what I'm thinking. Oopsies, this is from last week. So this is. I'll be honest, these first few weeks have been a little bit rough with how the games have been going. I mean, I just feel like I'm trying to get my footing back a little bit. I really like the picks this week. There's a lot of these games where they feel like the game should be. I feel like this would be a good week for me to catch some points up on some people, hopefully. I think a lot of picks are going to be similar, so it's just going to be about what games we win, and hopefully I win my big number games. Because these last few weeks I've been missing. Here, if we go to the weekly performance. These last few weeks, I've been missing my big numbers. This was the one week I hit a lot of my big numbers, and I mean, I was just right there. And then since then, I've been missing a little bit. I hit a few more this week. I mean, as you can see, everyone else did too. So hopefully this week I can change it around and hit my big numbers too with them. Because yeah, I'm still not too far out of it just yet. After these first few weeks. I mean. My picks have been, the worst part, my picks have been good, but the numbers have been kind of off, so hopefully this week we can clean both up and have a good week.